T1000-AD, 1000 watts, actual power. Total RMS is $12.98. So this is the most expensive highs and mids amp I ever bought. Even my monoblock 1500 was less than this. This amp was $1,000, man. But I needed it, and I don't like any other amps but Rockford Fosgates. This is the 1000. Under here, I have the the 400, and I'm currently running the 600. Had I known I needed that much power, I would have just started out with the 1000. So I'm running the 600 now. I have the first two channels bridged to give me more power. And it's still not enough because I'm able to run up to 550 watts in my front stage. And with the rears, I'm able to run 450. So that looks like about 1,000 watts that I'm gonna need on my highs and mids. And that should make a difference as far as the loudness, and we'll see. But yeah, had I known, I would have started out with the 1000 in the beginning. All right, 1000, and there goes the 600 over there. So when I mount it here on the back of the seat, I'm just gonna unhook every wire and add it one by one. So because it has a higher rating, this 1000 amp, I'll be able to put each speaker on its own channel. It looks like I'm gonna be getting over 300 watts per channel, which is plenty. And I can also even add more. And I forgot to say, I added an 8-inch here, and it's loud. I put a DS-18. I took out the stock, which is here, and it wasn't really doing anything. It was just kind of in there. It was kind of making some extra noise too. Not being hooked on the amp or anything. So this 8-inch is pretty loud, and it added some more to my highs. No mid bass, just all mid range. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done installing and adding everything, or putting all the wires in. I got the amp all mounted up, and I also pushed it up a little higher because when I was closing it, it was kind of clamping down on this battery. So that's something that I wanted to get done. So it's all mounted up, all the wires are connected. Now let's see if it turns on. And we have a blue light. That is a good sign, good sign. Good sign. So as far as the settings, let's see. As far as the settings, I have both on all pass. I want all frequencies to pass. And I have the front frequency hertz all the way towards the right. So full throttle on both of them. And I set the crossovers on the head unit. And right now I have the gains down. So something I've done lately was, as far as like setting the gains without extra equipment, I turned the volume up to where I'm gonna be listening to it. So this Pioneer head unit volume max is 40. They say you want to set your gains in your amps off of 75%, but I do mine at a little less. So I'm going to be doing mine around 25. So I'm going to turn my head unit all the way up to 25. And then from there, I'm going to start turning the gain until I get the least amount of hits or white noise or static sound. So I have my fade and my balance all the way to the rear stage, and it's in the center. I've already set my fronts and they're extremely loud. They sound good. Hopefully I can give a demo, but usually when you're playing higher frequencies, camera phones usually don't pick it up that well, so it's going to be a lot louder over here than it is on the camera. But bass seems to do okay over camera, but not the higher frequencies. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna set these gains without extra equipment. So I'm gonna be turning my volume up where I listen to it at the highest. The highest I'll go is 25. The max is 40, but the highest I want to go is 25. And so the gains right now on the rear stage is set to 0. Set to 0, and I'm gonna turn it until I hear the hissing sound, and then I'm gonna back off, because to me that's distortion. Hopefully you can hear that. So I'm gonna back down off that until I can't hear it anymore. And that puts my gain, if I'm looking at it correctly, that puts my gain 1 out of 11. It puts me about at a 4, a little close to 5, without that hiss sound. And on the front stage, I was able to go up to 5, a little over 5 on the front gain. And I'm gonna do a demo and we'll see how it sounds. All right, let's see how it sounds based on that setting of 4, a little over 4. And this is just the rear speakers. I have the rear speakers. I have 2 tweeters, so 1 in each door. And I also have that 8-inch connected to the right side of the amp, or the right rear. I didn't know where else to put it. I couldn't fit it in the, I couldn't fit the wires by bridging. I couldn't bridge it, unfortunately. But yeah, let's just check it out. Yeah, and I only had that turned up to 22, so not even my max. So to me, that's extremely loud for my rear stage. Just imagine if I turn all the speakers on. I think I found where I need to be, and I'm not buying another amp. I'm not adding another speaker. Okay, maybe one tweeter on each side. I got some more tweeters coming in. Okay, so that's gonna probably be the last thing I do to this Jeep as far as its music, and I am done. Now I do have some more subwoofers. I swapped the Def Bunces out, and I'm gonna be doing a video on those as well, and they sound freaking amazing. But yeah, that's it. That's the T1000-AD. I do recommend it. It's extremely loud, gives a lot of power. Rockford amps, you cannot go wrong. All right.